After the downfall of the weaver ants, there was a struggle for power and dominance in most part of the green and the fertile territories of the Savatar Valley, which quickly led to the widespread chaos and disorder. However, for the peaceful and the non-aggressive ants, it was a time of great peace and tranquility. With the ant killer ants, the weaver ants gone, and other aggressive ants remaining busy in the widespread ant wars, the peace-loving ants like these Polyrhachis ants had very little to worry about. But after the yellow crazy ants woke up from their slumber and started taking control of the Savatar lands, things changed around very quickly. Located at the foothills of the majestic green hills, the Savatar Valley has always been a beautiful and a peaceful place. In fact, in the long history of the Savatar Valley, there has never been any time as disturbing and turbulent as the recent few months. The invasion of the yellow crazy ants and the downfall of the weaver ants took away all of the prevailing tranquility of these lands. And though the life of most of the ants have been affected by the recent incidents, there is one species of ant that is least bothered about the things that is going out there in the jungles of the Savatar Valley. These ants are the Dayakama ants. The Dayakama ants are least bothered because the presence of the weaver ants made very little effect to their life, and they feel that the arrival of any new ant in the valley is going to make very little impact in their life. The confidence of the Dayakama ants in this regards is based on the facts that they belong to the ant clans that nurture no desire in their mind to have control and dominance over a large foraging territory, which is again based on the fact that they are not only great scavengers who can pick up the scent and track the location of food from long distances, they are not only super thieves that can steal away the food from almost any kind of ants, but which is also based on the fact that they are super hunters having tough bodies, venomous stings, and super alert senses. The weaver ants have been able to catch all types of ants, but not any one of them has ever been able to catch and kill a Dayakama ant. As such, the Dayakama ants are also known as the uncatchable escape artists of the Savatar Valley. So whoever the new invaders may be, the Dayakama ants are confident that they can tackle them easily. Now, though the Dayakama ants eats almost everything, the most favorite food of the Dayakama ants of the Savatar Valley are the green juicy larvae of the leaf roller moth. The Dayakama ants happily hunt down these soft-bodied insects and carry them home. It is a cold, sunless day in the Savatar Valley. A Dayakama ant is standing in the entrance of their nest and trying to find out what is going outside by picking up the scent coming from the surroundings. Suddenly, a special type of scent attracts its attention, and the Dayakama ant starts to move quickly towards the source of the scent. And the very next moment, we see the Dayakama ant entering a rolled off leaf that lies fallen in the forest floor. The Dayakama ant starts doing something inside the rolled off leaf as if it is trying to catch something. Now, to tell you all the truth, the rolled off leaf is a nest of the leaf roller larvae, which is the larvae of the leaf roller moth. But it is not an easy task to get into the nest of the leaf roller larvae, as this larvae uses silk to not only roll the leaf but also to make a protective barrier against enemies. But the Dayakama ant is not only strong and experienced in hunting the leaf roller larvae, but also nothing drives their motivation more than the presence of the food nearby. So the Dayakama ant continues its effort to break the defense of the leaf roller insect and hunt it down. But not only the Dayakama ant, but a Fabule walker and a Meronoplus bicolor ant is also out there, as if they are trying their luck to catch the leaf roller larvae, which is many times bigger than them. As the first Dayakama walker is busy in cutting out the silk inside the leaf roller's nest, a second Dayakama walker appears at the scene. For some time, it works together with the first Dicama ant in clearing the leaf roller's defense, and then after communicating some secret message to the first Dicama ant, the second Dicama ant leaves the place, while the first Dicama ant continues with its effort of catching the leaf roller's larvae. It is late in the afternoon. Dark black clouds begin to cover the skies above the Savatar Valley. It looks like it is going to rain soon. Oblivious to all of this, the first Dicama ant worker is still busy in making an effort to break up the defenses of the leaf roller larvae. All of a sudden, the jungle floor nearby witnessed the arrival of the new alphas of the land, the yellow crazy ants. And in the next moment, we see the first Dicama ant worker being chased away by the yellow crazy ants. Soon it is caught by two yellow crazy ant fighters. But then again it is able to run away from the grip of the yellow crazy ants. However, one yellow crazy ant fighter is still biting its legs and spraying acid at it. But the Dicama ant is big and strong, and the yellow crazy ant fighter is getting pulled along with it. But unlike the weaver ants, the yellow crazy ants are fast, and soon a second yellow crazy ant catches up with the Dicama ant and bites it in another of its legs. In its effort to escape the yellow crazy ant fighters, the Dicama ant climbs up a grass blade. But by then, the whole of the yellow crazy army is behind it, and now the Dicama ant has no chance of escaping. The shocked Dicama ant is unable to do anything. It looks like it has even forgotten to fight back. Moreover, the acidic spray from the yellow crazy ants is slowly destroying its joints, thus immobilizing her. Slowly, the yellow crazy ants carry away the immobilized Dicama ants towards their nest, where they will kill and eat her in no time. The capture of the uncapturable Dicama ant sends a chilling shockwave through the heart of every ant of the Savatar Valley. Most of them start to migrate to other places. But they must be quick, or else the yellow crazy ants army will soon catch up with them. Will they be able to escape? This only time will tell.